when I felt those Tomlinson arms around my deboof torso, I knew.
Louie's kid is going to have daddy issues. Let's face it.
Yeah, it's time for the Dan and Maz Debate.
All right, the topic. Will Louis from One Direction be a good father?
Will Louis Tomlinson make a great dad? Well, you know what I did to figure it out? I looked at the collected works of One Direction. All right? What do dads do for you? Dads make you feel better when you're sad. Baby, you light up my world like nobody else. One Direction lyric there. So look at that. He'll tell his baby that they light up his world. Point 2, dads pick you up from school after sports training in the freezing cold. The story of my life, I take her home, I drive all night to keep her warm. That's another bit of evidence from One Direction lyrics there. Story of my life. Point number 3, they give you advice about your body changes during puberty. We're only getting older, baby. There's that baby again. Looks like he was pretty keen to have a baby. We're only getting older, baby, and I've been thinking about you lately. Does it ever drive you crazy just how fast your body changes? Technically there it says how fast the night changes, but it's kind of what he's saying.
Doesn't matter.
What's the main thing, though? What is the main thing that dads do for you? They give you hugs.
Okay.
Strong, loving, manly hugs.
Mm-hmm.
And guys, real talk, when we interviewed One Direction, I'd like to point to a piece of evidence. At the end, there was a little hug.
Oh.
A Louis Tomlinson, Dan Debate, quick, thanks for the interview hug. And you know what? It was there. The blueprint for a dad hug. An embryo, a dadly spark. In that moment, when I felt those Tomlinson arms around my deboof torso, I knew this is a man who's going to make a great dad. And hugs don't lie.
Louis Tomlinson will be a good dad. I'm sorry, guys, but I totally disagree. Louis is good at a lot of things. Well, he can sing and play the piano. He's not so good at boxing with a glove, if you know what I mean. But one of the members of the biggest band in the world, he's good at a couple of things. He's got a heart of gold. He's hilarious on Twitter and he's generous with his time for his fans. But to be a good dad, you need to be responsible. And I'm pretty sure the fact that he's knocked up one of his friends with benefits would point out that he isn't, in fact, all that responsible. Well, he wasn't once, and that's all it really takes. Louis's kid is going to have daddy issues. Let's face it. Louis's not in a relationship with his baby mama. They are mates. Do you think for 1 second that he's going to hang up the microphone and turn his back on the screams of the millions of fans around the world? All of the free clothing that he gets, the private jets and all the Coles endorsements. Is he going to say goodbye to that to deal with dirty nappies and sleepless nights and teething and tantrums and tears and car seats and cots and dummies and swaddling and projectile vomit? No, he's not, guys. As far as being good at anything related to being a dad, Louis will be really, really good at paying child support.
I believe I made my points quite clearly. So YouTube, if you too agree that Louis Tomlinson is obviously an amazing dad, which he would be, hugs, vote Dan.
Nah. Just vote for me.
Once again, point well made by Dan.